part two, because for some reason I can only record 5-minute videos. Anyway, I pushed my knight looking to attack this center pawn. The only problem was there were two defenders on it, and I had two attackers, so wouldn't really work out for me. Anyway, I just knew if either the knight or the bishop moved away, then I could take the center pawn and also attack the queen. Anyway, possibly an interesting move would be to swing the rook over, attacking the bishop, of which then he would be, well, he could defend that. He would swing the rook over down here. Anyway, I didn't do that, and possibly he saw that coming, so he moved the bishop to safety. I developed my bishop. The main thing was I wanted to bring my rook over, but it wasn't safe, so I had to bring my bishop over to cover that. Also, I have my rook that can swing over at any time. His rook came over. I'm not sure why he would do that. Why not line it up? It's kind of redundant there, and I swung my rook over. Not possibly not fantastic that I did that, because it kind of blocks in my rook over here. Knight came in, and I was forced to move my bishop. The reason why was he was attacking this square. If the knight got to this square, I'm stuffed because he has a fork. So I had to move my bishop at the same time it would cover this square. So I did that. Then I took bishop, adding more support for the knight. I moved my queen over. The main reason why was so I could push the pawn, because I knew the knight was pinned to the queen. So I moved that over, and I have no idea what Daniel was doing here. He really, really ruined his king side by doing this. I completely understand if he pushes pawns in front of the rook, that really opens the line and is a nice opening attack on my king. But pushing this pawn here was really, really a bad idea. Before I thought, well, why would he do that if I can take? Then I realized that the rook could just take my bishop. But then I was thinking, well, to me, it doesn't matter because I win a bishop and a pawn. So I think maybe Daniel didn't realize. So I took anyway, rook took, and then I took advantage and I pushed my pawn. So I did that. Queen came in to try and save the knight. So if queen takes queen, knight takes queen, and he saves the knight. I didn't do that. I knew I could just put him in check. So I put him in check. And then I said, well, why not not take the knight just yet? Because if I take the pawn, I take a check, and if the queen comes in to protect, I'll take the queen. It will just be a queen swap. After pawn takes knight, and then it's my rook attacking his rook, and it's not a good idea for him to trade at that point. So he just went back, and then I just took the free knight. After taking, of course, I would swap because I was up material. He took, and then from there it was pretty much checkmate. So he resigned at this point. The queen, so king is forced to come down to here. There's no way he can defend the queen from coming over to this square here and giving checkmate. All right, cheers, guys.